live yet? Yep.
Nah, I'm live already. Okay. Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing? I'm straight. Chef Dennis is back at y'all. We had hump week, hump day, rather, shall I say. We have special guests, Jules and Frederick. Big Fred. Yeah. He's on his he on his way home. So he's gonna dive in. Today's topic is something simple, but it's interesting. What's better to have, motivation or discipline? So we always start with our guests, and we want to see what they have to say about that and how they feel about that. So Jules, we're gonna start with you. What do you say about having motivation or discipline? What would you rather have?
That you need both, honestly. I feel like in order
You
to
need
have,
both.
yeah, in order to have
Yeah.
the discipline, you got to be motivated. So I think you can't have one without the other, honestly. um
You think so?
yeah, and to be truly motivated, you have to be disciplined, and to be disciplined you have to be have the motivation. I don't know, what do you think?
Well, Tanika, what you think? I can't hear you, Tanika.
I agree with her.
Yeah, there you go.
I was thinking earlier about it, like the whole topic of it. It's just like you need both of them. You need to have the combination of the discipline, and you also have to be motivated. I mean, I thought about it as, could you be motivated and not be disciplined? Hmm. Possibly. Yep. That is very, could you be motivated and do things and to have all the motivation in the world? Yeah. When I look at your face, Chef, I'm like thinking that you're going to have something to say, but so I agree with
Oh
you,
yeah.
basically. That's
You
all I'm going
you
to say.
watch this. Hey, I definitely wanted you guys to answer because I wish Fred could answer. I wait till Fred get home, but I'm gonna say something to you guys. Did you guys ever look at the word discipline? Did you look up the word discipline?
In definition,
Huh?
not the definition.
Hold on. Fred want to say something. Hold on.
Oh,
Hold on. I got you, Fred. Hold on. Hold on. Fred want to say something. Hold on. Go ahead,
There is a
Fred.
definition to that. Y'all know that, right?
I don't.
I
Hey,
know that.
Fred. Listen. That's why I said it. I said it. It's a definition, and see, that's why this topic is because it's important. You need to know what discipline means. It's not what you
Discipline
think.
means obey. Discipline means obey.
Yes.
So you can obey. Motivation means
Train.
strive. You could say you
Right.
want to do this and do that and become something. So you gotta remember the two
Ambition.
definitions.
Okay, obey.
Right. Obey.
Yes.
Like kids. You want to discipline your kids.
Oh,
Basically.
that's two definitions then. I mean, because
Not.
discipline
Yeah,
can also mean the discipline of doing a certain structure.
that's true too.
Okay, so that's another way of seeing it as obey. But the discipline I was thinking of was more of a structured way of doing, the discipline order of process of whatever your process is. That discipline, order, structure.
Right.
Okay.
Can't hear you.
Here. You say it again,
Wait,
Jules.
mute me again because
Jules, not.
I'm on the highway.
Okay. Jules,
Unmute.
unmute your mic.
and
Go ahead.
also use the word discipline on yourself, so you can obey yourself. You can, that's what I mean by being that disciplined, to
Self
set
discipline.
yes, to set a set of rules and standards that you abide by, therefore motivating yourself to do whatever. I'm guessing with, I mean, positive things, right? So to do positive things, but you have to be disciplined with yourself first. You have to start with yourself if you want to do anything. You can't look at the word discipline and then automatically think someone's telling you what to do. You tell yourself what to do. You set those rules for yourself. Whatever it is, if it's a goal, you know, you can set the rules by saying, if you want to lose weight, I gotta get up in the morning because I'm not gonna have time after work. So those are the rules that you abide by to get to that goal. You set your own rules for yourself.
Mhm. All right, so look, I'm gonna read the definition for both. Motivation, the general desire or willingness of someone to do something, and there are synonyms that goes with that: drive, ambition, determination, and enthusiasm. Okay, discipline is the practice of training people to obey rules or code of behavior using punishment to correct disobedience. Now, self-control, self-training, self-teaching, right? You got me there, guys? You got me? So motivation, though, listen, something has to motivate you. You got to be what motivates you, Jules? What motivates you? So you could because there's a difference between the two. What motivates you, Jules? Something has to
Depends
motivate you,
on what it
right?
is. What
I mean,
exactly,
like, all right, I give you an example.
what motivates
What
me to
motive
do anything, let's say just anything, it's the want to do it. It's the
the want,
desire
right?
to do it.
The desire, right? You want to
Whatever
eat
it is.
healthy. That's a desire. Now, the discipline part is kind of difficult. Why is difficult? Because guess what? You have to train yourself to not to do something. So that's why we say what's more important, because you could be a motivating person, you know what I'm saying, but not be disciplined. I can motivate people, but I don't have no discipline myself. So what's more important? If you're disciplined, right? Doesn't mean that you have to motivate somebody. You got to be motivated. You discipline your mind. You discipline your mind to study. You discipline your mind to achieve success. You know what I'm saying? You're not motivated to do that. You discipline yourself. So you say, you know what? I'm not going out this weekend because you know what? I want to go to the Bahamas. I'm not saying this. I'm just giving you an example. I'm not motivated to do that. I'm disciplining myself because guess what? I want to reach a goal for myself. Self-discipline is just for you. You know what I'm saying? But motivation, I'm motivating other people to be encouraging. I'm motivating other people to be inspired by what I'm doing or inspired by just being happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm encouraging them. And with that drives other people to want to be the same. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand that, or nah, you don't understand? Tanika, you looking
But I
like
still
you
think
lost or
they
something.
go hand in hand.
You think they
I
go
mean,
hand in hand?
Mhm.
I'm not. It's not a debate. If you feel like they go hand in hand, I respect it. So there's never a debate. It's just a conversation, and if you feel like it go hand in hand, we respect that. What you want to say, Tanika?
okay. Um, I'm listening to you, and I was really, taking it in, and I see
Mhm.
discipline, as what we're talking about. It's kind of like a order, and when I say order, to do certain behavior of a order or a certain pattern or a certain way, that's the discipline. And look, and it could be an obedience type of structure and order, but it's the fact that you are doing the process of the order, that is discipline. Now, motivation, when I'm listening to this, everything I'm taking in, motivation means that you're still able to do it. That's how I see when I'm hearing Jules say it goes hand in hand. The motivation is already there because the discipline is the outcome of it. It is the process of the behavior, and the discipline is the result. The motivation was there. And I'll take this as an example. I go to work, right? I wake up early in the morning every day. It's a discipline, but the motivation's there. I'm already motivated because you know why? I want to buy the stuff I want to buy. I want to have a job, so my motivation is towards the discipline of having a good job that pays me money and that I can go and do the things I want to do, right? That's an example.
I-
Jules, will you
Is
agree?
that really discipline? I-
Yes.
Is that really a discipline, or is that
Yeah.
something that
Oh,
That
if
is a
you
discipline.
don't work,
yeah.
A
huh?
lot of people
Go ahead,
are not
Jules.
able to get up in the morning and
Mm-hmm.
and do a routine a day in and day out, and earn a paycheck because you're earning it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't do that. A
Yep.
lot of people will make excuses. Oh, I gotta do this, oh, blah blah blah. And literally life passes them by. Like, so
Yep.
you have to have the discipline to be able to at least set meet the standards that you set for yourself. Now, if you don't set any standards for yourself, then you're always gonna have the motivation, but the discipline is not gonna keep you, you know, on track. You're not gonna see growth,
All right, so okay,
I think,
so
in my opinion.
Jules, give us an example of your determination versus your motivation.
So determination versus motivation.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said determination. I meant to say discipline.
You could
Show
you
us.
could look
Give
at
us an example.
you could look at athletes, at any level. You don't even have to be a good athlete. Let's just use sports, period. You know,
Okay.
the motivation has to be there. The discipline definitely has to be there. It's hard. Some sports are harder than other. Track is hard. I don't care what level. You running like you can't breathe. Football too is a contact sport. Baseball is boring. So those that play are motivated. And for other reasons. But it's like the discipline is always there. Whether you lose, they're still there. Whether you win, they're still there. You know what I'm saying? Like, just using athletics across the board, I think is a good example. And then you
Would that
have
be
you have
dedication?
you have students who well, you have those that are just in college, especially those that
Hmm.
really don't want to be there. That I'm doing this for my mom, or I'm the first graduate in my family. That's already a rule that, like, I gotta make it. And later on they could look back and say, I complained about it, but I'm happy I did it. But it was the discipline and the motivation went hand in hand. Mhm.
Yeah, no. Okay. I think you miss. I didn't want to interrupt you. What What motivates you, Joe?
Already, you guys didn't hear me?
No. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
What? No.
oh, what
What
motivates me now?
motivate?
That's another question.
Right. Yes.
Oh, a lot of things. Mostly myself. Like, I want to be better than I was yesterday. I want to achieve my goals that I have for myself. So that in itself motivates me. And then I have, my children that look up to me. I gotta give them something, to set the bar high so that they can pass me, and set the bar higher for themselves, and all, just my family, close friends. But first is myself.
Okay. Tanika, what motivates you? You got to unmute your mic as well.
I didn't think you were going to ask me.
Oh,
I mean,
why not?
um, I was gonna say, yeah, myself. Like, it is, it is the inside part of us that motivates us to want to do and have more and better. Um, I feel like when we are, looking at life, we are only going to be motivated if we have it within you. So your music is off the chain, honey. Can you hear me? I feel like
Huh?
I'm over. I said your music is loud.
Oh, it's
Loud.
loud?
Yeah,
I
it's
go.
loud.
Oh,
Um,
got you.
I can't hear myself. I'm sitting up here listening to the song now. um, but
That's better.
Motivation is within. It's within. It starts within. You have to have it from the inside, because if you're not going to sit up here and think a certain type of way in a positive direction, you're not going to be motivated. You know, people can be disciplined but not motivated to do anything better. So I think, Jules is right. It starts within. If you want to have, a certain type of life or a certain type of way of life, then you are going to be motivated from within yourself. That's basically what I was saying.
Oh, I guess we got Freddie.
Has to say, so that's why I was surprised you asked me.
Yeah, Frederick. Let me see. What you there, Fred?
He's not ready.
Yeah, I'm here now.
You ready now?
Yeah, I just got home.
So okay, enlighten us. What do you think about the whole topic, man? Listen,
That's
can
a
you
good
enlighten
topic.
us, brother? What motivates you, and how are you disciplined?
Oh, well, motivation definitely number one. Discipline number two. You know that already. But
Okay.
motivation, your kids motivate you. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Kids, because you got to work, gotta make money for them. You got to do what you got to do. That's the motivation. Determination is you just got to get up and do it. You get what I'm saying? So, motivation first, determination second.
No, not determination. Discipline.
Discipline. I'm sorry, discipline second. I'm trying to hold my phone up. I got my phone. I got my iPad. My whole phone is.
Yeah.
It dropped off. Push the
it
wrong
dropped on him. Oh man, but no. Well, since he dropped off real quick, he'll be back. But there he is.
My back, y'all.
Go ahead, Fred. Yeah, go ahead, Fred.
So that's the whole thing right there. I'm trying to get this phone to act right. Hold on.
We patience. We waiting for you, brother. We got you. Right, Jules? We got him, right?
I don't know. This phone. I can't get the phone to stand up.
Oh man.
Yeah, but everybody got good thoughts of motivation. I mean, discipline and motivation. I liked everybody thought on it.
Mm-hmm. For me, I'm a little different. I'm the motivator. I motivate people, and my discipline comes from, my upbringing. For me, how my parents and grandparents, how they raised me, that was the discipline in me, and my focal point was, what, this is what I have to do to be successful. This is what I have to do if I want to make make good money. I got to do X, Y, and Z. So, I was motivated to do those things because this is what I wanted to do. I motivate people to do the right thing, the positive thing. You know what I'm saying? I encourage them. I encourage people to always do the positive thing, whether they want to believe it, it's the right thing to do, but you got to think about it and look inside yourself. And if you're battling with if it's right or wrong, I know you have a spirit that's going to, steer you to the right thing, and sometimes people battle with that. So I motivate people to do the godly thing, the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Not because I say it's right. There is a right and wrong. We do know that, right? Right, everybody?
Yeah. But let me ask you this question.
Yeah, talk to me.
If you had to pick one, like you said, which one you go with, motivation or determination?
Me, I'm going with discipline.
What's your number one?
Mine's is discipline.
Discipline. So you're taking discipline over motivation?
Of course, because discipline holds more of a foundation that gives you, what? I'm gonna be determined to do what I need to do, because so I'm dedicated on, if I gotta do 3,000 push-ups, I gotta be disciplined to get down there and do that. But guess what? At the end, I know there's a great result in that, being determined to do that. My discipline to do it, I know the result is great. You understand me? I don't motivation. It doesn't. I don't really need it because guess what? I'm disciplined, and if I'm disciplined, I know the end of me being disciplined. Guess what? My result is going to be greater than me being motivated. Tanika, you wanted to say something?
Did you read motivation definition?
Yes.
You did? Okay.
It drop. Look, and look, drive. These are synonyms. These are synonyms of motivation: drive, ambitious, determination, enthusiasm.
That's the same as discipline, in my opinion. Honestly, I mean, you're basically saying to drive. If you have an order of doing something, that's a discipline, or less the word obey, what y'all used earlier. It's still the determination is what you're saying, but I feel like they go hand in hand still. Because why would you do it? That's my point. You're saying discipline makes you do the certain things of the behavior and actions, but what makes you do it?
All right, so look at the synonyms that I did say about motivation. I said drive, right? That's a willing thing. That you have to want to do that, right? Determination. Enthusiasm.
Right. All those things.
So you got to be enthused with it, right? But ambitious about it, right?
That's motivation still.
Right. That's motivation. But now look, does motivation, you have to have self-control with motivation? Self-control.
Do you have to have self-control with motivation?
Yes.
That's not a good question to ask because
self-control from what?
Yeah, because
that's
motivation.
That's part of discipline. Being self-control. Self-discipline is self-control. You have to as well as self-teaching. What is Fred doing?
Yeah, I think he's coming out.
Like self-discipline, self-control, self-training. You're training yourself up in a way that you want to be obedient to what it is that you trying to do towards people or the law. They look like
you're using this. Okay, so you discipline is you're so when you in your mind when you hear that word in my opinion to you it means authoritative,
structure,
but it's from outside from yourself, right? So someone else telling you what to do, right? Someone else, because you just said the law and I think it's a relationship that you have to have with yourself, and the discipline comes with that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a discipline. I don't see discipline as an authoritative negative thing. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it's not. It's not negative. You make a lot of sense. Fred asked me. That's for me. You guys say it's hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? When I wake up in the morning, right? Yes, to go to work, I have to watch this. I work 5 in the morning. You know what? Let me show you something. I work 5 in the morning, right? But I have to go to bed at 3 o'clock. I have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to get to work on time. And guess what? You know what that means? I have to be disciplined to go to bed at 9 o'clock. You know how hard that is? That's just for me. What's
your motivation to doing that?
Because guess what? This is a job that provides for me and my family, right? So I'm motivated to do that. But more so than being motivated to do that, guess what? Before I get to my motivation, I gotta be disciplined to do that. So guess what?
You gotta be disciplined to do it every day. And how long have you been working there?
17
You have to have the discipline to have been there 17 years. But that one day when you went on the interview and your first day of work, that was your motivation.
That's what got you working.
It's been that got you working.
Look, that's what I'm saying. Not me. Look, I'm not Like, I'm not sugarcoating them. That wasn't my motivation. I'm saying because I was already at a good job, but the job that I have now, I moved up. You know what I'm saying? It was more money. It was longevity. You know what I'm saying? The job that before I left was at Hilton. I work in the Marriott now, right? So it was the job that I went to is, look, it's more money. Who's not going to go to a job with more money and longevity? You're going to go there. See what I'm saying? That's why it's not, for me, it wasn't motivation. Look, it's more money, longevity, more benefits. So who's not going to take the job? And I love what I do. So you tell me, is that more motivation, or is it something that I know that I'm going to automatically go to because it's more
That's
money?
more motivation.
More motivation.
More motivation.
Yo, it is, man. Let's think about it. You disciplined to go to your job every day. You're disciplined. What made you say more money? That was the motivation. The motivation is the more money. So you said, let me jump on that motivation. Even though you're disciplined, it's still motivation.
And let me say something real quick. When you said at the time that you go to bed, you are motivated to go to bed because you want a certain amount of time to sleep before you go to work at your disciplined job. You know,
that's right. She got it right, Tamika. You on it, Tamika? I gotta go with Tamika.
You could go with Tamika.
She did it right. She said it right.
I was waiting on that one. I was waiting on everything.
So you telling me? Hold up. Look, what time you get up, Jules? To go to?
I like to get up at 5. No, no. Okay, so it's weird. I get up at 5, and I get ready. You know, shower, brush my teeth, and everything. Then I go back to bed.
Well, I hope you brush your teeth, girl.
And then I go back to bed, and I'm there till 6. Till like. Let me see what time I get up. I'm there till like 6 o'clock, 6 almost 7. Like I'm in bed for like 2 hours. So, you know, I normally don't go back to sleep, but I like to think positive things. I try to stay away from my phone. You know, if I could go back to sleep, that's a blessing. But, you know, my body's up already at 5 in the morning. So I get up as if I'm going to work, but then I come back to bed.
You muted, Chef. You muted.
Oh, we lost him.
Yeah, he'll come back. But that is so funny. I love that. I've never heard anybody that does that, but that is a good thing.
What?
She gets back in bed, showers, and just, you know, relax.
And lay down and relax.
Yeah.
No, but you got him, Tamika. You said you motivate. That's your motivation to get that more money. So he was like, damn, that's right.
That's true.
He ain't gonna come back now because he know you right, Tamika.
You want to pick that? No. Well, it's taking him longer than we thought, huh?
No, but that's a good point, though. It's definitely motivation, man.
Yeah. I mean,
without determination, there'd be no motivation, but motivation is the higher being. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's that inside. It's that
inside of you.
Yeah. I call it intuition. I've been talking that intuition thing for the longest time. And intuition is so beautiful. We don't use it that much. And it needs to be, you know, cared for in a way where we are truly taking care of ourselves and trusting in the intuition. So that's another topic, but that is the motivation when you listen to the good part of the intuition. When I say intuition, I am not talking ego, where it could be negative and we can look at that as, you know, the lower, but I'm talking of the higher part of ourselves.
Right.
So, and that's motivation.
All right. Because motivation, I consider motivation the goal. Determination is like mostly you building to that motivation. Like I want to be an NBA, so I'm gonna have discipline to get myself healthy, get myself working, get myself to where I'm NBA material. And then when I hit the NBA, that's the motivation. I just hit the jackpot, and that's the goal to it.
Yeah.
Damn, what's taking them so long? Mm-mm. Oh, let me see. I'm gonna text him.
Did he text the group?
Mm-hmm. So he'd be
He
back.
said,
Now Frederick's gone. He probably pushed the wrong button.
"No, I didn't even notice." Oh,
How was your day?
it was busy today.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
The day
I'm
went
at a
by.
new job, so
Oh, okay. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm still learning, and I don't know. Sometimes I don't like it. Most times I don't.
Why?
I guess because it's a transition thing,
Mm.
you know.
And it's the learning stage.
Right.
Yeah.
So I should just, roll with the punches.
Right. You'll be okay.
Yeah. I mean, anytime I'm stuck, I get help. So
That's good.
I don't know what I'm worried about, but I guess it's the not knowing stage.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
you
it's
said,
always
learning stage.
feels different. Especially when you're used to knowing things and being able to get it done. Now you're a student again, and you have to have that patience with yourself to learn all over.
Yeah. And when you knew people, you could email or call, and now it's like, who?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know. It's one of
I
those.
think it's probably the weather, maybe.
I was about to say that. I'm glad you mentioned it because everybody has been having issues. It's been like they said something about solar flare or something like that, from the sun. It's been real heavy, so I don't know.
He said, Tamika. He said, "Can you add him in the movie? Because he's not something going on with his thing. Can you add him?
Can I? I've never done this. Let's see.
I'm trying to see if I can add him."
He's the one that controls it, so I don't even know.
All right.
I don't. It doesn't say anything.
Doesn't say anything, right?
What's present? Do y'all have present? Let me see. Oh no, I can't.
Who Desmond Black? Who's that?
Oh, you see that? Where do you see that at? Oh gosh.
Hey, come back.
Oh goodness gracious.
I can't add. I'm trying to.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can because he is the one that controls it. I don't see anywhere where you could. Oh, he's coming back. He got it. Eventually. Frederick, how was your day? I asked Jules. I'm gonna ask you.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. I'm coming. I can't see y'all. I'm trying to get back into the chat where we at.
We can see you. Oh. One of those days.
Too much. Yeah, it feels like a Monday.
Yeah, it does.
So yeah.
Here he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all see me now?
Yes.
Oh man, I don't know what's going on, man. Today, I guess like you said, the weather. I could hear y'all never. Y'all couldn't hear me?
Oh, yeah, okay. No, we couldn't see you either.
No. When y'all was talking, I heard y'all talking. Y'all couldn't hear me? Huh?
You hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you, friend.
Tamika,
Listen, y'all couldn't hear me when I was talking?
you was cut off.
Yeah,
they say that's motivation.
Saying,
but see how you motivate yourself to get back on this show? You discipline every
shucks, man. I was
6:30,
like, yo,
so you motivate yourself to get back on this show.
shucks.
Good.
Word up, yo. Shucks. Oh yeah, hey Fred, you can see. Oh, Fred, you can see Desmond's comment.
Desmond Black, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So it says that he says the answer is that they are both equally important. Without discipline, we may struggle to follow through on our goals, while without motivation, we may lack the drive to pursue them in the first place. The key is success in finding a balance between the two. Success isn't a result of motivation, but discipline. Motivation is the spark, the initial fuel that gets you going and excited. But when reality sets in and it's time to do the work, that spark. So yeah, did y'all understand that? That was good.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh my
That
god,
was really
y'all heard
great.
that? Yeah, that was
Yeah,
yeah, word up. That was yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But
So
Tamika,
look, Tanika. Yeah, there you go. Go ahead, Fred.
oh no, she was asking me
Fred,
how
go
my
ahead.
day was. My day was great. It was a long ass day. It was a long ass day.
So it didn't go by fast for you.
Nah, because it's so slow. I work at the post office, so it's so slow.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Today was slow
Okay.
because nobody came in to buy no stamps or nothing.
It's a
Dang.
rainy day. Was it a rainy day?
Rainy day, rainy day. I got Black History stamps, everybody. So make sure you go get your Black History stamps.
Oh shucks. Okay.
Definitely.
Now,
Jules,
Sam,
what you do? Oh Lord, Jules
So
said,
yeah, I want you
are
to be
they on set?
disciplined. I'm telling you this, but be motivated when you get your stamps. You know what I'm saying?
Jules, what you do for a living?
I work at a university.
Oh yeah.
I work
Okay.
in their chemistry department.
Ooh,
Ooh,
yeah.
smarty.
That's a lot of fun.
Studious. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not
She
a
just
professor though. I'm not a
she just
professor.
being modest, y'all. She go to school. She does that too, and she work at Costco. Her part time. She does a
Yeah, I
lot.
work at Costco.
Oh, Costco's good. Oh, here we go. We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
You gotta unmute his mic. Unmute your mic.
It started again. This is how it started.
I don't know what's going on, bro.
Okay, there it is. What
I
were you
don't know.
saying?
Huh? I
What were
don't
you
know
saying?
what. I guess I gotta do this. Let me do this. Let me turn it on. I don't know what I'm doing. I was saying, Tanika, let everybody know what you do for a living.
Oh, I work for the federal government in the contracting office. Basically, all the acquisition, what we buy for. I work with the NIH, so all the doctors and all that. So I don't go
Grants
into.
from
Hmm?
our faculty gets grants from
I
NIH.
yeah, I believed you. I was like, yeah, you like chemistry, all right. So yeah, they give grants and money out all the time. I've seen it. So
Yeah,
yeah, that's great though.
cool.
All right, so this is now. I was looking over the weekend and I had came across something. So this is off the topic, but this is something else I want to I guess I could say address. I want to ask you, since we have Fred and Jules. Jules, you have kids?
Yeah.
Okay. And I know Fred has kids as well. So listen to this. I did a topic on child support, right? So I was going over something and somebody wrote this. Okay. I don't like to disclose people's comments and who it is. So it's a random person, okay? So let me go and look at it. I want to get it for you. This is crazy, Fred. It's crazy. Okay. A daughter wrote their mother. This is what they wrote their mother, okay? And I want both of you guys' opinion on this. This is off topic. I just want you guys to listen to this. A daughter asked the mother to stop using her child support to support her other kids for personal things, right? She noticed that her father was giving $1,900. Her dad told her, "I'll give your mother $1,900 for child support." Right? So the daughter said to the mother, "Mom, I'll go live with daddy, and then you won't get the child support money no more to take care of my other siblings. Every time I ask you for something, you're always telling me no, but daddy gives you $1,900. What do you think about that?" The child told the mother that, "I'll go live with daddy because every time I ask you for something, you tell me no because you have to take that money and take care of the other kids' necessities."
I need more meat and potatoes to the story, because what is she ask? First of all, how old is the child? What exactly is she
12 years
asking
old.
for?
She's
What is
12.
she asking for?
I mean, I don't know what she's asking for, but I just want to. I see you already said is more meat to the more. What'd you say?
I mean, because I don't know if let's I don't know what the dynamic in the home is like, right? Because if she truly does need it for the other children, then the 12-year-old she should see that there is a need, right?
Wow.
But then again, I don't know what the relationship is like in the home, because the 12-year-old is ready to, dip out on her brothers and sisters, because that's going to be a loss to them too if she leaves. It's not just about the mom. The mom is just, I don't know what, again, the dynamic is in the home, but if the mom is just trying to survive and provide for the other kids, where, maybe she may fall short, maybe she has a job or whatever. Let's just say she's a responsible parent. I'm looking at this as a positive way, right? And I think it's just not cool for the 12-year-old to be like, I'm gonna leave and F y'all, and because that doesn't necessarily mean that when she gets to her father's house, she's gonna get everything she's asking for either. Sometimes the grass isn't always greener on the other side. So again, that's what I mean about
Meat and
needing
potatoes.
more to the story.
Okay.
Because
Fred, yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Jules. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
no, it's okay. That's just it. I can't really take sides.
Okay. Fred, what do you think about that? Tanika, I know you want to say something. Fred, what do you think about that? Okay.
He's busy
Tanika,
right now. So
I guess. Tanika, go ahead, chime in.
yeah, that one is interesting. I mean, woo, I like it though. That does so let me say this. I know that the dad set it all up because he wanted the daughter to know that I give this money and you should be looking a certain way, possibly, or being a certain, behavior or in certain activities because you are getting a $1,900. Well, the mom is. So he said it to the daughter for that reason. I think that the mother should look at it and say, I'm going to do better. That's how I see it, because it does look bad if the father is saying, but then again, the father does know all these other children are in the house. So what are you going to say,
with
Jules?
that, right? And I think that he should be like, all right, well, let me just get you an outfit, even though or some
He's
sneakers,
getting
even though he pays child
$1,900.
support. Because let me tell you, child support is when I was my children, we had they had child support. So child support helped me with my bills when I, was either unemployed or wasn't making enough. It did help me with my bills. And there were times where they did ask me for stuff and I couldn't give it to them because I had to use their child support, to help provide for them. So I wasn't buying them things, but I was still taking care of them. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. There's still a lot to that. And again, if so I'm sure this 12-year-old goes to see her father, regularly on his
Yep.
designated days, right? Or
Mhm.
whatever. You gonna tell me that just because he's paying child support, that's it?
Right.
No. Oh, no.
The sneakers, the food, the extra
the daughter
clothes,
said,
whatever comes from that.
the daughter said that he does other things for her too. She stated that he goes out with her and does other things on top of the child support. So he does multiple things outside of the child support as well. She stated that. Now
it just depends. Like, I don't know what is it that she wants that she's not getting. If it's like to be a part of an extracurricular activity, then those things cost money. But I think the sacrifice should be made, right? Let's say, for example, if she wants to do cheerleading, you got to pay for the the uniform, the bows, everything. They go all out, head to toe. That costs money. That's aside from the registration, right? So it just depends on what she's asking for, That's all.
Depends on what she's asking for.
But
to me,
but isn't there the fact that there's other children that is not the father's child? It's only one child, and so the other children is like the factor of why he's saying that, right?
Yes,
because that's a big thing.
That's big.
That is a huge thing for even him to say that to the daughter, and put that to the mother is like saying out loud, you have children outside of what you and I did. Go to those fathers or that other father, and but I understand, Jules, what you're saying. It does make sense that you're taking the money that you get is for the expenses of taking care of the household and things like that. So I understand that, but I look at it as that father did that intentionally for a purpose.
Did what?
He said that to the daughter.
Okay.
Right? Didn't you say the story was that the dad told her
right.
how much?
Okay.
Right.
Now I'm on the other end of that. Okay. And that's not right. Okay. Now I have two daughters. Okay. And I'm speaking from a man's perspective. That is a great father. I'm super dad.
Personally know this person that made the comment?
Yes.
Okay.
I do. That's why I said I cannot reveal. I don't do when they send me something, they want me to talk about it. I don't tell who it is, and because people may know that individual. So, and I'm saying that is wrong. And why I'm saying it's wrong is because that child support is for that child only. It's not to support the household of other children. Okay? Because listen, if that father is doing exceedingly things for his child on top of giving child support, then the child should have not want for anything. And I, like you said, I don't know the gist of the things of that she want, but she should not have to say that I need something every time I ask you for something. You say no. The dad is still a good father. Okay, that child support is not to support other children that you had children outside of. And don't take this the wrong way, Jules. I don't want you to think this. This is my personal thing because I have
my kids are with one man.
Oh, okay.
But
so,
but like again, I don't know the dynamic in the home, and I don't know how many other children are there, right?
She got two other siblings. The person had, so it's three of them, and the only thing was that she disclosed that her father give $1,900, and if he giving $1,900, you have two other children, and the daughter never said that the other children's father don't give anything, but $1,900 for one child. Listen, if you're not getting anything for the other two childs, that's not his responsibility for you to take the money. Some women do. They think that's there because they had other children that's younger. They take that $1,900 and supposed to support that household. No, that's not fair. You taking from.
Okay, let's just take everything you just said, right? Right. Yeah. Okay. And let's say she gives it straight to the child, right?
Not
$1,900. Well, but now you got her clothing, right? Mm-hmm. A roof over her head.
Right.
Where's she gonna go? So if she needs it, if the child lives with the mother, right? That receives the child support. So you're saying the entire child support should go to the child, right? And nothing else. But the mother takes care. The mother takes care of her, right? So in taking care of her, she has to feed her, she has to clothe her, she has to give her a roof over her head, right? And besides the nurture and all that, and then you got school and whatever she needs for school. I just don't understand that statement. I don't understand how she can do all of that, right? But all the entire child support goes to the child. It just there's no.
It doesn't balance. I get what you're saying.
What don't balance?
Well, she's basically saying that first of all, the guy should have never told his daughter about $1,900. He should have took that up with the mother. That's the first one. Second of all,
why should he take it up with his daughter? Because guess what?
He shouldn't take it with his daughter. I wouldn't tell my son.
Old. Those are conversations you don't have with.
Yeah, you don't have with your kids. Not with kids, especially. You have it with the adult.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? First of all, she needs lights in the house. You need water. Yep. You gotta pay an apartment. She's gonna probably have her own room. It depends. Like she said, there's dynamics to it. You need to know with that $900. Like if I was him, I'd be like, listen, what you need $1,900 for, first of all. And then she'd say, well, this and this and this and that. Kids, if she uses it for the lights, all the kids is covered over the lights. If she need water, right. all the thing is water. The food, she ain't gonna just buy one individual food. She's gonna buy foods for all the kids. So it all depends. You know what I'm saying? I know. I pay child support. I get mad too. Don't worry. I get mad too.
But I'm sorry. Hey, Fred. Fred, can you see what that person said?
Huh?
I'm sorry. Look, I got to read this. That's why it's long. They said the word is support. So a child should be a child. If the mother needs the money to take care of the house, then let her do that. Motherly duties, the child shouldn't be selfish. I can see if the mother wasn't making sure that all the house is being taken care of. I look at it as the dad did that to cause division, but you got to look at this. If the child is not being taken care of sometimes the need should outweigh the wants. So they basically said the need should be outweigh the wants.
The need is to take care of the child. So you got to do whatever you got to do to take care of the child. Right, and in taking care of that one child means taking care of the other 3, 4, 5, 6 children.
No, sir. Oh, no, sir.
Then that's what it's going to be. It's reality.
Fred, you agree with that?
What? Say that again? I didn't hear what you said.
He said the need is taking care of the other 5 kids as well.
Taking care of the child. So if the need is to take care of the child. So if in the need and taking care of the child, you got to take care of the other children. I think that's exactly what you just said, Fred.
Well, I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna give you an example. My son is 17, right? My son's 17. So he has a sister that's about 5 or 6 years old. So when my son asks me for food, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna get some food, but I'm not gonna get it just for him, and then the other kid look crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I get. Like the other day, he's like, yo, I want pizza, Dad. I said, okay, I'll bring pizza. So I bought a whole pie for the kids, for her and his sister. I do it all together. I mean, personally, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But it's nothing like $1,900. It's something light. You know what I'm saying? $1,900, you got to talk to her. But like, yo, what I'm paying on $1,900? First of all, I know she needs light.
It's a court decision, right?
Yeah.
Take her income, his income.
He must be making he must be making more money. He must be making a lot of money where they see $1,900 is supposed to be to live a certain lifestyle. She might have her own room. I don't know the dynamics to it. I know the house needs lights. I know it needs water. Is she working? Is the mama working? Sometimes it's hard for a mother to work. Because I know if I have my son with me, it'd be hard to get to work sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't know what to do. But like on the weekends, when my son used to stay with me on the weekends and stay with me during the summer, I had to bring them to basketball camp and then go to work, and I'd be late sometimes. So I know how it is.
So, hey Fred, so you like me, you a great father. But I want to say this because I let you say that. But now listen, Jules, I want to say this to you. Now I have 2 daughters, right? So I took care of both of my kids, right? Now my daughter, she's older now. She's 19, but I want to say when she was maybe 16, right? I was giving her mom's money. I told my daughter, right, positively. I said, listen, I give your mother this type of money. I said, ask your mother, right? Because I do other things outside, right, of me giving that money. The money was to help her for the things that I can't see and I can't get to it right then and there, right? But then when she wants something extra, she could come to me. She comes to me and say, "Dad, I need this." All right. Did you ask your
Right, but
mother?
that's your story. This we don't know. We don't know.
But I'm saying
just like how you gave all that backstory. We don't know the backstory. We just know the comment that one person gave, because then you got to talk to her, and then there's the truth, right? There's 3 sides to every story. There's his side or hers, the other side, and then there's the actual truth. So I'm again thinking about maybe, how, like, everything I just said,
right?
And that's it. I don't think that he should have had that conversation with his 12-year-old daughter. Maybe he said it out of frustration, and now it's out there and they gotta deal with it. But I don't. It's something that I need more.
So
I can't.
Are you okay? So in other words, if one dad, now I don't know if it was a mutual understanding about them going. See, that's another part of the story too. It could have been a mutual understanding. Like, look, we're gonna go to child support. I'm gonna pay child support. She put them on child support, but it was agreed to. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? That was cool. You know what I mean? They could have did it that way too, right?
Well, if that's the case, then he should be like, look, I'm gonna give you $1,600, and then the other 3, I'm gonna give it straight to her.
Nah, but I didn't. She didn't say give me the $1,900. But it's like the little girl was like,
I know, but at the same time, this could be like a learning lesson. I don't need to cut you off. Like, she could learn about banking if they want to do it that. Like, again, I'm thinking positive,
right? Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Let's open up a little bank account, and you get to check the money coming in and out or whatever, her allowance. But they could, if it's something that was agreed upon outside of the course, and that's something that they can sit down and discuss and be like, all right, I'll give you this much, and then from that, I'm give you less because I'm gonna give the other piece to her, straight to her.
The person,
that's
somebody
a suggestion.
Said, I see somebody said something.
He said the 1,900 should be used as the mother see fit. Man, listen. If you got other kids and somebody paying child support, man, I don't think that's fair.
And honestly, 1,900 is not enough.
Of course, it's not enough. It's not enough to take care of 3 kids. No, 1 kid, yeah.
Even
it's $1,900 is good enough to take
a month.
Yeah.
No.
But the mother got to be working too. If she ain't working, then come on, man.
$1,900.
I agree with Dennis. $1,900 is enough. Forget that.
A month.
That's a lot of money. You gotta remember, the father pays. Let me tell you how child support works. The father pays the medical. Medical is about $270. Dental is about $80. Eye vision is about $40. So that comes out my check automatically. Then I'm paying child support on top of that. So you got to remember, that's about, it's like, let me see. So it's like $200 a week. 400, 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 and 600, 8. That's about 1,500, 1,600 I'm paying every 2 weeks. Just to have a kid to have coverage and to give my mother child support. So coverage alone, and now if the mother paid coverage, $1,900 is probably too little. But if the mother ain't paying coverage for the kid, then it's a lot of money coming out that check. My check be looking tiny, like it be looking like a roach.
Hey, Jules. So look, let's say look, watch this. So you mean to tell me? So watch this. Cause you got to be, and this is for real. This a real conversation. Look, let's just say that person's giving $1,900, right? And they rent is $1,500 a month. You mean to tell me they take that 19, pay their rent $1,500, that leave them $400 to get what? To get their food? I
need more information. I don't know.
I'm just giving you a scenario. That's $1,900.
I guess that's what would happen. I mean, I don't know. But that's somebody that this woman, I'm sure, I don't know if she has a job, right?
I don't know. I
don't know anything about her.
It's missing
that
pieces
would be
to the
somebody
puzzle.
who's really not doing anything, just living off the child support, like you.
But you do know,
described.
there are women that do that they live off that child support and think that's it. And there are women that do the right thing with it. You know that, right, Jules?
Yeah.
Oh, Tanika, because you were just sitting over there quiet. I know you.
Wait, Tamika has kids? Tamika, you have kids, Tamika?
Of course you do. Yeah, she ain't had that problem. Like I didn't have that problem either. I didn't have that problem either. But guess what? I do, and I know all of us here have friends that do have those issues. I do have those friends that have issues, and I hear the stories. I'm just one of a few men that take care of their kids. There are men that don't take care of the kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And there are women who take advantage of the child support and misuse it. Now, if you talking about somebody that's using it correctly, okay, I give that 100%. I say, okay, hands down, you doing the right thing. But that's why we talking about that $1,900. Come on, even if the child, I know what y'all saying a child shouldn't say that, but like I said, it could have been in a respectful way to the mother. It ain't have to be in front of the other kids. We don't know. We just speculating. And so what I'm saying is that it just that thought, $1,900, and the kids say, look, they say they want to go out with their friends. Can I get $100? Can I get $20, $40? Mom said, I don't got it because I had to take care of the other kids. So you think that's okay?
You would rather her spend the money at the mall than
Not the mall,
maybe feed her little brother. I'm just saying.
Okay.
You know what
I'm just saying. I mean, that's what you just described. I'm repeating what your scenario. So I just want to make sure that that's what you would decide. I'm just saying.
But
for clarification purposes. I'll be
a steaming father. I'll be like, yo, listen. Man, I ain't paying all this money. This would be me. I mean, because like I said, I'll be like, I'm not paying all this money for your mom to take care of other kids on my dime. No. I wouldn't. I'd be upset. I'd be mad. I'd be like, yo, listen,
Macy's balling it up
exceedingly for you. Huh?
You want her at Macy's balling it up.
Huh?
You want her at Macy's.
Nah, but
money.
Look, Macy's. No, look, listen.
Never mind.
She can get anything. I mean, what you said? She be Macy's. I heard you.
No, it's like there's a lapse in time.
Huh? Well, I think child support takes you away from your kids too. I think that too.
I agree to some extent.
Because child support, like if a father got to pay a lot of money, he's trying to make it fit. He's gonna work about 2-3 jobs. So most of the time, gonna be spent working to give child support for his kids. Because he got to live too. You got to remember, he got to live too. So he has no car, he has nothing. So now the kids don't even get to see their father because they're paying child support to the mother because they can live and he can't live. He's stuck somewhere in the house paying rent. And most of the time it's like 16, 17 hours at work. Just trying to make ends meet. So child support kills a parent too.
Yeah, Jules, I'm glad you came on the back end of that. I just wanted to see I got you and Fred. I just wanted because I talked about child support. Child support can, I feel basically.
I'm sorry. On the flip side, you also have parents who, or men and women who are on child support that say, I take care of you, so I don't have to spend time with you.
Oh yeah, they do that.
Hold on now. Any parent that says that, you know why they say that, right?
They don't straight out say it, but in action.
But there's a reason why they say that, and I promise you, on either side, whether it be a woman or a man, they're saying that out of hurt and bitterness. That's why they couldn't come. Both of the parents couldn't come to an agreement that was suitable for them to say, you know what, okay, that's good enough for me. So they said, I'm going to take you to child support so they can take all your money.
Or just not spend time with the child.
Because they mad. And that goes on both ends. They mad. Let's say
mad. They just feel like they're doing enough. Mad. It's not like a mad. Well,
if you make $2,700 and they taking $1,000 out your check, you only got $1,700, and guess what? Your rent is $1,500. You gonna be mad.
Who you describing?
Huh?
Who you describing?
Definitely not me. I just told you. I look,
Got the numbers down,
because
everything.
I paid child support before. I know. I got 2 daughters. I paid only child support for one, but I took care. See, my youngest daughter, I took care of 100%. But my first one, you know, I didn't pay that type of money, but I know there's stories. I didn't seen it because I've been in the, you know, child support court, and I seen how people get smashed based on their attitude. So, and that's not fair. That's not right. You know what I'm saying? So some people don't know that. If you ain't have to go to court and see how they just say, okay, well, you make this amount of money, this is you're gonna pay. And then guess what? At the end of the day, when you go to court for child support, you know what they say? Oh, you got to pay $1,900, $2,700, right? And you only can see your kids every other week, every other weekend. It depends on what's suitable for the courts and the mother. So it makes you bitter. It makes you mad. It makes you like, you know what? I'm giving all this money and I can't see my kid every day or every other weekend. I got to see him every other weekend. That wouldn't make you upset, Jules, if you had to pay $1,700 and they tell you only can see your son and your daughter every other weekend.
No, but he could fight for that though. You
No,
know
joint
that, right?
custody. Yeah, joint custody. That's what it
He
is.
get joint custody. Like I had every weekend for my kids, so they actually cut the child support down because I had him 3 days out of. They had him 3 days out of the week, so 4 days for her, 3 days for me. So you save more money that way.
That joint custody. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Joint custody. And so,
But some people, I guess he don't have joint custody because he paying $1,900.
Nah, he definitely don't. But look, joint custody only works if it's reasonable. You know what I'm saying? You gotta live like close to each other. Let's say somebody live out of state. Now you live out of state. You ain't getting them 3 days a week.
Yeah.
You gonna get them every other weekend.
Yeah.
You still gotta pay that money, Jules.
He gotta fix that shit. He better fix that shit quick.
I'm getting on Jules. Jules is like, Jules said, no, I don't think you're gonna take that $1,900. You're gonna feed your other brothers and sisters. I said, oh
no, I agree with Jules too. I agree with Jules. So you can't expect her to like go to McDonald's and buy her just a Happy Meal and then other kids nothing. I get that. When it comes to food,
hold up, you making me sound like a monster or something. No, I'm not talking that. Come on. I do the same thing. I'm not look, yeah.
No, I understand what you're saying. It's like food and light and water is totally different from just buying her some clothes and stuff like that. Like if she wants something different, like you can't. It's like saying like you got 2 daughters, right? You go to the store, buy your pair of Jordans, right? You ain't gonna buy your other kids a pair of Jordans with you.
Me?
Yeah, just say.
Look. If I'm getting something, they getting something. If I can't get both of them something, I'm not getting nothing. I might buy both of them something. You feel me?
So that's probably how the mother feels. Like I'm gonna go out and buy her brand new pair of Jordan while the other kids have skips. You know what I'm saying?
But hold on though. You got it, but you listen. So in other words, you saying that if the other father's not being responsible, the other child has to there's a sacrifice made for her.
No, I get it. The other father got to step the fuck up.
There you go. They got to. So because they not doing their part now, guess what? Now everything that I want, I can't get because the other dad's not taking care of business.
Well, do you want one kid shine than other kids? I mean, if I know, I'm just putting myself in the mother's position. Okay. If you want your kids shine, like she gonna be looking fresh. The other kid's gonna be looking dirty. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, but I
would you want that to happen?
No. That right? Somebody said that's life. Nah, I'm not. Listen, I'm not. Look, hold on. First of all, see, we putting a twist on it, but we talking about the guy. But let's talk about the mother. Make sure that she doing what she's supposed to do, so she don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if she just living off that money, hold on. Hold on, somebody else want to come on. Hold on, Jules, you okay?
Jules is
huh? Oh, she got the kids.
No.
Hold on. Tanika, where you at? quiet over there. I know you
Yeah,
ain't had
Tamika,
no.
quiet. I need Tamika to speak up,
I
man.
know.
Tell us how
Word
her
up.
life.
Tell us what's the deal, Tanika.
I don't talk on child support that much, y'all. I learn, I listen. So that's
Oh, okay. She's saying basically she's saying she don't know what it
Well, give us. Let
is.
me ask you a question, Tamika. It's just a little bit. Can you answer one little question, Tamika?
sure.
All right. Like, how many? I'm not mean being your business, but how many kids do you have?
2 daughters.
2 daughters. Do they have the same father?
Yes.
Oh, so you good then. So do you treat your 2 daughters the same? Like, if you get shoes, you're gonna get both your daughters the same shoes, right?
When the time was at that time,
Yeah.
yes, we shopped together. But they're older, so I've never received child support. It was never like that for me.
Right.
I not even any money. Like there was no money exchange. It was us doing it in a way where the kids were half and half with him, me and him, and we did it, with our own income. And I never received any type of because it wasn't necessary.
Right.
Those are the situations that when other people have child support issues, I cannot speak on it.
Right.
That's why I'm very quiet. But
No, but you're right though. Y'all did it together as a team.
right,
Yeah.
So that was easier than going through courts and stuff like that and fighting all the time. One person mad at the other person, and it becomes frustrating. Then you find yourself going to court every time, missing work, going back and forth. So it gets hard. Oh, I want a modification. Oh, I want this increase. I want a modification. I want increase. You just keep fighting each other
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
until you
Yes.
start. Then when you be grown, like me and my kid's mother, we got the best. We have the best. Both my kids' mother, we have the best. We like best of friends now because
good.
we now do it and we calm with each other because
That's
we know as life goes on after a certain amount of age, that's it. All the games is out. She used to tell me back in the day, I need my toes done. That's why I'm getting child support. I used to be mad as hell because it makes me mad.
right.
You know what I'm saying? One day I went, oh, this is the funniest shit. One day I went food shopping. I took a food shop and said, all right, let's get the kids something to eat. I said, damn, she ordered she had like a whole thing of chopped meat. I said, who I'm feeding, the whole family? So I got, she bought, and the chopped meat was like $30. I'm like, who? And he eating all that hamburger? The hell? This baby 5 years old.
And then
But
look,
now we best friends. So it took time to grow up. That's what it was. Me and her, you know, and
hey
it was
Jules.
best for the kids.
So because this was so we could talk about this because I got you guys on here now. Hey Jules, I want to ask you a question then. So I guess we into limbo land. We ain't agreeing on that. You like, yeah, you gonna take that money. I'm gonna do whatever I need to do. So that's okay. That's if you okay with that, okay. I respect that. All right. But listen to this. Do you think that a man should go to prison or jail for non-child support, not taking care of his children, deadbeat fathers? I can't hear you. Yeah, let me hear this.
Saying, yeah.
I agree.
Huh?
I agree.
You agree what?
They should go to jail.
Oh Lord Jesus. Fred, you think they should go to jail?
For a deadbeat father?
Yeah.
Damn, that's a hard decision, man.
Jesus.
No,
Hey,
let me
Jules,
just tell you why.
go ahead.
The only reason why I say that is because I know it's bad on the black community. Definitely bad on the black
There you
community.
go.
But if this nigga out there partying and shit and having mad fun and spending and buying bottles for women and shit, what do you think? He out there spending money and not taking his kids, and the kid's struggling, and he out there spending money on bottles and girls and
Just living
drinking
up.
up.
Yeah. He should go to
Which
jail.
then I think he should go to jail. Motherfucker
All
should
right,
be in
check
jail.
this out. Hey, Jules. All right, don't say nothing, Fred. So check this out. Simple question. Jail is for what? What is jail for? The purpose of jail and prison.
For people who break the law.
Break the law, right? Criminals, right?
People who break
People who break the law. Is that a law about not?
codified rule. Yes.
Okay, not taking care of your child is breaking the law.
It's a codified rule.
Huh?
There's certain after they work with you, they send you various appointments.
No, okay,
They give you bench warrants. You know
right.
what I'm saying? They
But
give you multiple opportunities to take care of your children.
right.
They give you multiple, I'm going to repeat that, opportunities to take care of your children.
So
Your children.
So they go to jail.
I don't know what else to say.
Nah, I got you. Watch this. So they go to jail, they go to prison, right?
You understand why they do? You don't understand why that happens, right?
I do,
they go to jail
I don't
because
agree
somebody
to that.
has to front the bill.
Right.
So they're gonna do their time behind bars while the tax dollars pay for that until they're able to, post bail, which means pay that child support. That's the bail, is to pay that, in other words, to get out of jail would mean to pay some percentage of what you already owe, that you are in arrears for your own child, that the court had to tell you what to do for your own child. I don't get it. I don't understand.
You don't understand it? I'm here.
First of all, no one should get involved in anything having to do for your own child, right? Now, these perfect strangers from a system called the court are now involved to tell you what to do and how to take care of your child, right? And now you fall into this agreement whether you can do it or not, but because you're in jail, that means that you can't. So now you can't take care of your own child that the court had to tell you what to do with. Not that you know what I'm saying? It got that bad.
Where's the debt
go? And now you don't, for whatever reason, it's a process. Now the kid is a completely, I don't know, over 1, 2, 3, 4, God knows. And you can't take care of your child. You understand what I'm saying? So what do you think should happen? I'm posing this question to you.
Yes, there should be
an
another
intervention.
There should be another intervention about that. Yeah, that's what I agree. But going to jail,
because this doesn't happen overnight.
No, it doesn't.
You understand that? It's not like you miss court. I mean, a payment and then you go to jail. You miss a few payments. Like I know people who are in arrears for over 20 years. For the life of the child, and that's embarrassing.
So now they go to prison, and guess what? They go to prison for a debt. That's what they're going to jail for.
It's embarrassing, and it's a shame that it got that far.
Of course it is. But some people live like that. Some people live like that. And
I don't. Okay, so what is your argument then? Because it seems like maybe I'm wrong.
No, you have the right to your opinion.
Yeah, because this is crazy.
I asked you, do they feel like that? I said, do you feel like they should go to jail? Someone said no on the thing. Said no, they should not go to jail for non-support. But listen, jail is for criminals. Jail is for when you break the law. You owe a debt, right? And so you're going to jail for a debt that you owe to the government. Now, guess what? There are criminals that are in there that.
But do you understand? That's a debt. Like, it shouldn't even be a debt. You're talking about your own child. Yeah. It's not a debt.
But that's
you got that bad. Your situation got that bad that the taking care of your child has become a debt.
Well, let me ask you this question. I'm gonna propose this question. Yeah. Is it a criminal not to take care of your? Is it a crime to not take care of your kid?
No,
it's not a crime.
No.
Okay, so this what I would propose. I would do it like this. If I was that can't take care of the kid, at least spend time with your kid. If you can't spend time with your kid and you can't provide for your kid, then you should go to jail. But if you can spend time with your kid, and even though you don't have the funds, spend time with your kid. That's the whole point of doing this. The mother should be like, you know what? He spent a lot of time with my kids. I will not go after him like that because he's always doing things for my kid. There's guys out there that spend time with the kid. They don't have the funds, but they're always hanging out with their son or their daughter and spending multiple times with them, staying with them most of the time. Now, if you could do that, if you ain't doing one or the other, or you ain't doing nothing at all, then you should go to jail. That's it. Go to jail. You ain't doing nothing else, you might as well go to jail. Now, if you spend time with your kids, then that's a different story. Now you're spending time, you talking them, you growing them up, you disciplining them, you motivating them. So you see how it blend in. You discipline them, you motivate them, and you spend time, but you don't have the funds. That's okay. Mothers would see that and be like, you know what? He's even like the mother goes to work, hang out with your kid. I bet. All right, I'm gonna bring them kid to the house just when you get home. Pick them up from school. Now you're doing all this stuff. Then fun shouldn't be a problem because you're doing the most of the things that the mother would do. But if you ain't doing shit, then you fucking going to jail. You're going to jail, my nigga. Do
Look,
something.
So, hey,
Do
dude,
something.
so look, I don't want you to think I'm singling you out because Fred and Tanika, they ain't really saying too much. So it's like me and you going back and forth. But look, check this out. Why is only one sided then? Mothers do the same thing. They abandon their children.
I know people who have mothers who've been in court for child support. I know situations on the flip side.
Did they ever go to jail?
Some do, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Especially if the child is not living with the mother. You know what I'm saying? It's no exception.
No, there's no exception, but I'm saying, do you know somebody, a female that didn't pay child support and they went to jail?
I don't know a case that's happened, but I know women that are on child support.
Yeah, I know women are on child support too, but guess what? That same scenario does not go with women. But it's okay.
That's not true because just because you've never heard of one doesn't mean it never happens.
No, I heard about it. I heard about it too.
Yeah, I heard about it too, but it's not. Yeah. It's not something that's rare. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear that often that women are going to jail for non-child support. Because men don't, and I'm serious, we don't really, unless you're real bitter, men really don't do that. Okay, you're not gonna take care of your kid. Okay, I'll put you on child support. Now, guess what? Now you gotta pay child support, and now you don't pay child support, you go to jail. Nah, men ain't really doing that. They're not really doing that because guess what? No, they don't do that because you know why they don't do that? Because they be like, oh, you don't want to come see your kid? Oh, well, guess what? They take it on their back and they say, look, I'll make sure my kid got everything. They're gonna struggle. That's the good father that say, come on, all right, you don't want to see your son or your daughter? Fine. All right, don't. They move away somewhere and they be like, nah, you can't see him. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's not the same story for the men. Because I can tell you right now, I know a lot of fathers that do that. They be like, all right, well, the mother ain't coming. Okay, see you later. They move away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would never bring nobody to jail. I would never bring nobody to jail. Me personally, I wouldn't.
Neither. I'm like, look, if the baby mothers that I was with, they ain't want to see their daughter. All right, see you later. Come on with me. Come live with daddy. You good. You straight. You Gucci.
See me and you, Dennis, we understand that, but I understand the woman's part too. You get what I'm saying? Too. I understand the one part why they wouldn't want the guy in jail. He ain't helping. So what good is he? If he ain't helping, he gonna stay in jail. Keep your place.
I understand. I understand.
But it's not. Can I interject? It's not that the woman puts the guy in jail. He puts himself into jail because he's not paying the child support, and then he falls into arrears. Like it's a process.
Yeah, there's definitely a process.
And then, the court picks up on it. And this takes a long time. This doesn't happen like in the first arrear. You have to fall so far in debt that I think they start calling it arrears or some shit. And then you get issued a notice, that few notices to go to court. And then once you get the bench warrant for not being go to court or whatever, I don't know if it's on the first visit or whatever, then you get you get stopped, you get brought in. But that's if you get stopped. So if you don't get stopped, that bill just continue, your child support payments just continue to you do it to yourself. It's not the woman that does it.
Ask Dennis this then. This is what you ask Dennis. Dennis, if you was a woman, right? Just say you're a woman, right? And you want child support, would you go and put the child support in court? Would you go to courts or would you not go to courts at all?
Well, if you want me to pretend like I was thinking like a woman, I'm saying, yeah, would you? That's hard. And I'm being real with you. I'm being honest and real with you because from my perspective, if I just was a woman, from my perspective of what I know now, I'm serious. No, I would not do that because guess what? I would not want them in my business, period. So what
Okay.
I decide to do, I don't want to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? At the end of the day, truthfully, you know what I'm saying? It could be a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? It could be used for good. It could be used for bad. Because at the end of the day, child support, it's to support the children or the child, right? But then other people can use it and for the wrong reason. You know what I'm saying? For their benefit. You know what I mean? For them going on trips. So it can be real funny. You got some that take care of business and some that don't. So if they say one bad apple could spoil for the whole bunch, right? Is
Right.
that
So you
right?
won't ask for no child support at all?
No.
Okay. That's
Because
understandable.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do to support my kids. I'll do whatever it takes. Now I ain't talking about going. If I was a woman, I ain't talking about going to stripping and doing all. I'm gonna do whatever it takes. I'm gonna grind. I'm gonna grind it out. Nah, cause you know
You did
some
that
people.
hand too quick, man. You saw that hand that you did. You're like,
I ain't doing all that. You feel me? I ain't talking about. Oh yeah, I go. Nah, I ain't talking about. But I'm gonna grind. I'm a grind. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, I'm gonna interrupt and I'm gonna have to say goodnight.
Okay, no doubt. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So next
Jules,
week.
Yes. Oh, next week. Next Friday, whenever. I just send your text. You and Fred, and when you available, and then we can take it from there.
yeah, we was on here for like a
Pleasure.
good hour and a half.
Yeah.
We did good,
Pleasure.
y'all.
Yeah, man. All right, Jules. I see you. I'll text you. Fred, you out of here
Right.
too?
Yeah, I'm about to take a shower and get dressed.
Okay, man. That's personal. We don't need to know all that, bro.
I'm telling all the ladies, yo.
Yo, we don't want. Hey, tell them, Jules. Tell them, Tilly, we don't want to hear all that. That's personal. We don't want to hear all that.
But it was nice. It was a nice
Yes,
conversation.
it definitely was. We gonna
Now
do it again.
remember,
Yo,
what's the moral of the story though? We gotta have a moral of the story is
the moral of the story is
wait,
Hey,
which I
pay your
choose though?
bills,
Discipline over
be motivated.
motivation. Motivation or discipline? Who choose what? Which one's first?
I got for me is discipline, and then I guess Jules brought something, and I'm gonna take that, and it goes hand in hand. So yes, that discipline
So
for me.
50-50?
Oh yeah, of course, 50-50. That's
How
what
about you,
we're doing.
Tamika? 50-50 for you?
50.
That's it. Say less.
Jules?
She said, yeah, Jules the one who said it in the beginning. I don't think you was on it. She said it goes hand in hand, and they go hand in hand.
All right. I agree with all of y'all.
There we go. We all in agreement. That's what I'm talking about. All right.
But I don't agree with that San Francisco hat, though. That's one thing I don't.
Yo, listen, it was great to have you guys. Listen, man, I reach out to y'all, see when y'all want to do it again. It was a pleasure, and we definitely gonna do it again.
Have fun.
All right, Jules.
All right, y'all.
All right, see y'all later.
Bye.
All right, good night.
Right.